So this is Norwegian Wood, start to finish. Norwegian Wood has an F and a C chord in it. So to kind of get around that and make it simpler, I'm starting up here on the 7th, the octave. So the melody will go on both sides and the chords will work on both sides of that too. So the chords in the first part are just D and F, or I'm sorry, D and C, and that would work D, C. You could hold a D like this, but holding like this gives you the full 3-note chord. So, I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good, Norwegian Wood. So back and forth between D and C. The first chord in the second part is an F, and you don't have any Fs, but you've got other notes that are in the chord. So this is my way of figuring out what notes are in a chord. F, G, A, B, C. A and C are also in the chord, no Fs, but I've got A and C. So I'm going to use that for the F, and a lot of times the context in which you're singing or playing will make it sound more like an F. So, she asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. And then the first part starts over. So that's F, 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 G, F, 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 G, and then it starts over. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good, Norwegian Wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. And I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. D, 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 C, D. D, 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 C, D. F, 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 G. F, 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 G, A. So that's it up high. Now I have a 1.5 fret on my dulcimer, which gives me a C note and 2 F notes. It's very handy for playing lots of different things. For instance, playing in the key of G, now I can go G, C, G, D. Playing in the key of C, I can go C, F, C, G. You can also get other cool chords like A minor, D minor, and a number of other things that I'll go over in a different video. But Norwegian Wood, and then the chords again, D and C in the first part. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good, Norwegian Wood. The second part with the F. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. We talked until 2, and then she said, "It's time for bed." I sat on her rug, drinking my wine, biding my time. So you get the idea there, and then the melody again. And if you are going to try some of this stuff in the 1.5, I'm going to put that video out. But when you're holding some of these chords, it can be a long stretch if your hand is like this. So what you want to do is turn your hand slightly. Like a G chord was here, and I can hold that because I've practiced it. But at first I really had to turn my hand to get that G. Now an A chord is here. I can make that, but when I first started again, I had to turn my hand to make that. D was always okay. And if you're using these chords, then you can slide from one chord to the next again. D, G, D, A, D, G, D, A, D, C, F, C, G, C, F, C, G, etc. And there'll be more on that later. But that's Norwegian Wood, start to finish.